it must be a very strange thing to be dating while you're always thinking like, does this person, have they seen my videos? Do they have this preconceived notion
Or
of
are
me?
they with me for the money?
Are they interested in me because
Yeah.
maybe they also want to be a social media
They want to get famous
figure?
off me. Yeah. I've never had to deal with that because you and I met 8 years ago before YouTube.
Yeah, and we had been a couple for years before
Yeah.
things really took off for you, at least a couple of years anyway, right? I don't think there's been an adverse effect of this.
I don't think so either. But I think the reason for that, like why this hasn't caused so much stress in our relationship or on our relationship, is because we haven't really been the YouTube type to make couples about our relationship. I mean, until today.
About us.
Sorry, to make videos about our relationship. I mean, until today's podcast, yes. But this is more of an open adult conversation as opposed to like some quick clickbaity. Will he propose? Are we pregnant? Yes or no? And like those kinds of videos that just become a narrative for some people on their channel to just get fans in and drawn into this reality show of their relationship.
Yeah.
We haven't done that. Yes, you've been in my videos because you live with me. I love you. We spend time together. Sure. But there's a huge difference between that and using your relationship to drive clicks, which we haven't done. Had we done that, I think the answer to this question would be very different, because the types of comments you would get on those kind of clickbaity about your relationship videos can get pretty crazy.
Sure.
Right?
And we've seen some pretty big YouTube couples break up, and in their breakup video that they monetize and want to make money off of, they often refer back to the pressure they felt from like comments about their relationship, and like that's sort of blurred line between what they were doing for their relationship for themselves versus what they were doing for the audience. Like GF versus BF, is that the channel name? There's this famous prank channel early on YouTube.
Prank or no? Is that what it was?
I think
called?
It was BF versus GF.
Yeah.
But yeah, when they had their breakup video, I think they acknowledged the fact that they were sort of like, at what point was pranking each other just a job and they didn't really like being in a relationship together anymore? And did they not break up for a long time because they realized they were making tons of money by being an online couple, right?
Right.
I should say too, I think it would also help that we were a little bit older when you became YouTube famous, because like maybe I didn't have the maturity really early. I remember the very first time you mentioned me on Instagram. You posted a picture of me. There were like,
did I tag you?
Maybe, I can't remember, but it was a picture of me with Menchie, maybe way back, and there were hundreds of comments, all super positive. But I remember there was one negative comment.
What?
And there's something about our brains that we remember or those negative things affect us more, right? And I think it was just some sort of insult about like, oh, that's your boyfriend. I think it maybe was implying I was like ugly or something like that. I remember that did kind of bother me at the time.
Yeah.
But I think you just sort of need to have a bit of a thick skin and feel secure in your relationship. So some random egg Twitter account or some faceless Instagram comment shouldn't really bother you, right?
I would say generally, though, that we are lucky. There's barely any comments that trash our relationship. Like, I never see that in my YouTube comment section. I never see anyone saying like, oh, you could do better than him, or she's not right for you, leave her. I don't see that, honestly. So I'm grateful for that. And because there is none of that under my videos, we haven't had that negative effect that maybe you would expect.
I guess it's fair. It's hard to say what
have.
Stress that would put on a relationship.
I mean, I don't listen to the negative shit, generally speaking. So if there were comments like that, like, I'd probably laugh. I'd be like, okay.
All right, next question. Ben, was Cristine this crazy when you first met her?